Out doing a little bit of walking again today. My good buddy Jared let me tag along with him on his ground. It's just pounded. There's so many traction trails in here. We were trying to figure out why we weren't finding anything, and just wandering through, and I looked up and I see a pretty nice one, so we're gonna go over and take a look at it. Not too shabby. Don't recognize it, do you?
Nope.
It's got a couple little kickers on the G2 there. One of them's got some chew on it. I don't know if you can tell, it's chewed up a little bit. Nice antler. Let's go find some more.
At Whitetails Inc., we do all the work and don't hunt with outfitters or guides on huge pieces of managed property.
We're do-it-yourselfers, just like you.
Some call us crazy, and honestly, we may be a little psycho.
We document our hunts on camera, enjoying the outdoors as much as the kill.
We have extremely high standards and only compete with ourselves.
The only thing that makes us special is our level of dedication.
Welcome to Whitetails Inc.
This episode of Whitetails Inc. is brought to you by
Wicked Tree Gear,
Ozonics, scent elimination that works.
White Knuckle Productions,
Vortex Optics,
Lone Wolf Tree Stand,
Stick and Pick Trail Camera Mounting System,
Tenzing Outdoors,
Arborware,
and Covert Trail Cameras.
Well, I'm out walking the property that I found Slimer on last year. I come up over this little rise. It's kind of getting later in the evening. There's a bunch of deer on the hill. They're about to run off. I'm going to video. Still quite a bit of snow on the ground. It's going to be tough to find anything, but that being said, I found a couple of nice ones yesterday and today, so just one little quick walk before it gets too dark out. Most of the deer are just standing there watching me. But, well, the walk was worth it. Kind of coming up through an area, and I look out in the field and I could just see a beam sticking up out of the field. I don't know, it's probably 50, 60 yards away. It looks pretty nice, but well, I guess it was worth coming out. I actually came out to talk to some people around to see if I could get permission to turkey hunt. And like I say, this is a piece of ground I always walk, and I thought I got a good hour of light left. Why not go for a little walk? Like I said, we had a big melt off today. So, I mean, earlier this week, this shed was under snow for sure. Now, of course, I'm going to have to walk down and see if I can find the other side laying around out here. There's a little draw down below me. Maybe it was come out of there, but I don't recognize the deer, but I can go back and look at all my photos. But nice antler. Got a double brow tine there. Not real long, but kind of nice. Out doing a little hiking again today. I'm out here with I got my dog with me this time, and Jesse's out with me too. We're walking an area that me and Jesse and my brother used to walk. It's an area that's been really good to us. We've been here probably, I don't know, 20 minutes, half hour, and I got my first one of the day, so not big, but shed's a shed. Oh, kind of went on my last, probably my final walk of the year, maybe, potentially. Just I'm down in the valley down below where I found that nice one up on the ridge here last week. Walking through this bottom, and I just kind of coming up this little rise, and I could see a beam sticking up. I can't tell what it is. It's probably that deer. It looks like it's fairly nice. Pretty nice. It's got a broken G2. No, I don't think that's the other. Oh crap, dude! Do you know what shed this is? This is the freaking. This is the other side of that one I found early in that first part of January. That's it. It's got to be.
You sure?
It's got to be. Has to be.
It's a giant.
I have no clue what deer that is, dude. What do you think of that?
Right there. That is huge.
Bam!
That is huge. That's been there for a while too. Look how dark that.
Yeah, this one was shut
Early shed. I think 4.5.
Yeah, that's a 4-year-old for sure. It's got to be. Tine length.
How long do you think that main beam is? God, that wraps forever.
Yeah, it's pretty long. I bet you it's got to be 2 foot. I bet.
He's got that cool little hook there at the end.
Yeah, we got to take a good picture of this and burn it up. I got to send that to a bunch of people. There's a couple of sheds that I care about this year. One obviously was Slimer, but I don't know if that deer even is alive. I have no pictures of him since late October. And then after finding the shed to what I think is this deer, this was the shed that I cared about the most. That stinks that if it is him, it's got to be him. If it is him, like I say, it stinks the G2 is snapped off because the other side it's like a foot long. But yeah, I think the other side scored like 65 as a 4-point, so it's a nice 4-point side. If I end my season on this, the last shed I find this year, that's cool because that's the other side. I think is the first shed I found this year. Sunday, I got a phone call from my landowner out here, a phone call that I didn't really want. He has decided to leave the property for his family. His son-in-law and son are starting to hunt now, and he wants to leave the property for them. So it's a property that I've hunted for, I don't know, 12, 15 years. It is like the go-to property. It's my best piece that I've had ever. It's the one that, I found a shed off of that big 4-point side that was in the Great Divide. It's the same property that Slimer lives on. And like I said, it was to lose that one. It kind of bursted my bubble for the year. But anyway, so I'm going out now. I've had cameras out for a while. I'm going to go out and pull the cameras. I'm going to go put them on another piece of property that I can hunt that's kind of in the same area. I'm going to get my cameras out there, so who knows, maybe there's a greater plan for me this year. And, I'm just supposed to kill a giant somewhere else, so at least that's what I'm going to try to tell myself. Stay positive. Tree stand weekend. We got a ton of tree stands to do today, so
pack up everything, and we're basically just going to try to make a great big loop through the whole property and just try to hit all the stands up kind of in one continuous loop. So I got to try to pack as much. The stand, I set up a lot of my stands with a hook system because then I don't have to have so many stands out all over the place. I can just take one stand with me in and out. That's the good thing about the Lone Wolf. They have that hook that you can just put the hook in the tree and just take that and set that out. So we do have some hook sets, and we've got some other sets too. So. Round 2, I guess, of tree stand weekend. I just pulled a couple of sets from the property that I lost this year, and now I'm kind of in that same general area, a different piece that I've had permission to hunt the last few years. I just haven't hunted it that hard. I've only probably hunted here maybe, I don't know, 3-4 times or something like that. Seen some nice blocks, good pictures of some nice ones here. So this year I don't really have a choice. I kind of almost have to hunt it a little bit more if I want to kind of stay out here in this area. So gonna go kind of check out a different spot on this property that I don't have any stands in that area, so I'm gonna go check that out. There's a lot of good trails there. I've had cameras there and stuff before, so.
For Shane, all this hard work was about to pay off. Next week, deer season opens in Wisconsin.
Arborwear is our choice for hard work clothing. Arborwear specializes in producing performance-driven clothing for professional arborists, landscapers, and anyone who spends time climbing around the trees. Their quality is the best around, they're bomb-proof, comfortable, and they protect you from the environment. Check out their full line of field-driven clothing at arborwear.com. Tenzing has been White Knuckles' choice for packs for several years now, and we rely on them every day. They have innovative and comfortable packs for every season and for every application. They feature quality zippers, buckles, and adjustments where you need them. To check out their full line of packs and gear, check out TenzingOutdoors.com.